one thing that I was not able to accomplish that I wanted to accomplish was after the war, the Liberian people elected me. In fact, the Liberian people elected me to unite the country. I was not able to get some of the other factional leaders to return to Liberia. I was not able to get one or two of the political leaders to return. And I think they helped to provoke the situation. I was able to do a whole lot. Strangely, the LPC, these were all warring factions, and all of the other warring factions, I was able to bring them into government. In fact, most of the combatants that fought for the government during the war were the combatants of the warring factions that fought against me. So I accomplished bringing them together. I accomplished making sure that the issue of tribalism went away in Liberia. But I mean, to a great extent, I think most Liberians now, if you went to Liberia and took a poll, they would say Mr. Taylor did his best.
Any other regrets?
The second regret is that I was never able to get the United States to understand me. I was never able to get them to work with me, which is so essential for Liberia. No president of Liberia, no president can make it successfully unless he is online with Washington. Now, I'm not the type of guy that you can pick up a telephone and command. I don't take that. I didn't take that from Washington. Then, even if I were elected president, I would not take it. I'm not that kind. I'm not a coward. But I do believe that a good working relationship is essential for any president of Liberia, or that president will fail.
For the next 13 days, I will keep you crying. And you're crying all over the place? What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country. Joseph Boga couldn't even rescue himself. So when he passing around, oh, cause I did, cause I that. Where were you when I raised him money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boga, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boga deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it, because he knows this to be true.
Some of you people thought I was never going to create families of Boga. Yeah. Because I went to counties. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President, we have a right private jet. But the Joseph Boga at brought the power is riding private jet from here to go to the country. Yeah. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me when I was passing to go on my convoy. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against former President Ria. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I had to vote for the NDK people. This country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, sir. Because there's money in the country that we can live for. We don't need money from outside. So, but we don't want to empower people here. We say that as lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you make is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go up? Because they want to increase the time. They say they are too short. You cannot be a gangster, then you want to run global. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, and then you waste your time. happy for them to make equal to me. But when we kill people, it's not happening and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people go there, government keep and say, sacrifice people, don't know about yourself, getting 1% and one go in law. But they sit down over there, employ their family post because they need work. And the person that needs work, and the person sacrifice post in the water. We employ our family because some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is no other time when the country is not better. It is every time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, Brother Sakoles, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacrifice. Brother Sakoles, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only person with every people that they can achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and bring out for marketeers, sprinting runners, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long never carry the benefit out. Because we are close.
Tell Joseph Boga to forget about Yaka Koluba. What is Boga to Yaka Koluba? He tell Yaka Koluba. Tell Yaka Koluba, you are not letting you talk. You forsake yourself while Yaka Koluba crossing you. Yaka Koluba crossing Korea. You are telling a lot of Yaka Koluba. Tell them, man, and we do instead of Yaka Koluba for that. And I'm going to put Yaka Koluba there. You know, when I want to do all that, you move to all the way to go, just get take a vote for Yaka Koluba. Last year you go for Yaka. Yes.
When they welcome me, they say they want freedom fighter. When they welcome me, they say they want liberation. But when they what kind of people this? What kind of people? Freedom fighter, you rape now. Freedom fighter, you kill me now. Freedom fighter, you keep right now. Anything you want to say for now before leaving? Thank you so much. When they were coming, they said they want when they were coming, they said they want but when they came, freedom fighter, you rape me now. Freedom fighter, you kill me now. Freedom fighter, you teach me now.
Hello.
Yeah,
I saw you made mistake, brother. I heard you last night. Me and Ko indeed you Kufa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most family, you will conclude that I'm right. Will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone, don't pick me up, they don't let me down, they pay me half time. Oh. I don't talk because God knows what is happening. And everything I will accept it. because our son who is vice president to him from Mimba, the Mimba people will not understand the conversation of Burka. The Senate set a trap for Burka. When we are good, the Senate did this country and set the foot of their funding and attack the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position taken for those commissioners who decided on budget for years and said the way forward is a powerful discussion for peace. Then when Burka come now, the people are coming there, but they don't there, don't be there, and you know where you just thinking all kind of way better, all kind of things. You want to go after people? Then
one more freedom for one more freedom for when they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they kill their crown, they change their mind. When they kill their crown, they change their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Freedom fighters.
Good morning, good morning. What a great day. What a pleasant, wonderful atmosphere from the nation's capital. It feels so very good to be back behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Just wherever you are this morning, what a pleasant way we'd like to welcome all of you, our friends, our followers, those of you in the diaspora, and of course, it's always good to have you join us. Join us for the biggest breakfast on your radio sets across the country. So whether you are following via YouTube, Facebook, or the online radio, welcome to the Wednesday edition. The Wednesday edition of the show. Comment and of course share the show, share the live. That's how much you can support the work we're doing. The more you share, the more energy we have. Too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in the country, and it feels very good to be here. Corruption here, corruption there. What is happening at Noka? The National Oil Company of Liberia. So they the former CEO, I'm told, has filed a bond so the matter is before the court. So they file some surety bond or just whatever they call it. But yes, indeed. So in the LTA saga, Mr. Barker is being accused of splashing a whooping $100,000 each, 100,000 United States dollars each. The report has it that Joseph Newman Barker, the president of the Republic of Liberia, entered into the Liberian people cover collected 100,000 each. It will interest you to know for what. And this man is just uselessly taking the labyrinth promo and just using it, and you can know he no take, you don't even understand. So when he mess, he take the labyrinth promo and he clean his mess. So this time around is the LTA. Do you all remember that illegal removal of the commissioner at the LTA that were on tenure? And he went to court. The court ruled against the president's irresponsible action. The president still insisted he put all his loafer people there. So in order to cement his loafer people on the LTA stuff, the president went in the country's budget, took the country cash back. Yes, they get a cash back scene and went there to 100,000. Just say that he paid money when he left there. Go take power money, 100,000. You see, Israel Akinsai put in yes or yeah, 100,000. Helena Zappa, yes, sir, put your hand up, yeah, 100,000. What kind of rescue puppy is? But again, so I just scrolling through social media and I saw Sema Katumu Yatabakai has renovated. Funny group of people in power. Katumu Baga, what we know, she been in the country. Whoever knew that Baga wife named Katumu Baga? Even the blind children walking on the street. One day when yesterday she back in it to share on the blind children. That Katumu today in government office. I say, oh, Katumu now renovate the government hospital in Bomi. That thing. Yeah, man Katumu. Over there, she not tend to philanthropy. Take the country money, take small, they go back. They gave me buy the pin. They go to the running pool, they get them pin, they go pull on the wall. Then our people be dancing. Oh, Katumu now renovate. Oh, the woman, nothing she did. But anyway, I saw that one too, though, and just thought to let you know. But this morning, we're going to take time and to look at the situation at the Ministry of Transport. And this is beyond just the folks there now. We know they're the direct victim. But it's about a syndicate that seems to entrap Liberia for 25 years. 25 years. So let's talk about it and see how prepared are we. Imagine this man, Gregory Como, Jojo Bwaka Jr., Katumu Bwaka, that some of her own benefits, you go say she pin the place. Say, oh, Katumu Bwaka, what thing you not do in the country for yourself? The queen mother for Facebook, Katumu Bwaka, Katumu Yata Bwaka. She is the queen mother for face. When a woman lay one face view, when you see it, say, yeah. The young girls can be really away. So all the face beat junior in the country, you put your hand or your queen mother not do renovation. Ali, okay, we'll just for some reason we'll mark that one on the queen mother. So yeah, she not Ali. So as soon as you're talking, what did Katumu Bwaka not do? You say, oh, renovate it. So yeah, queen mother get one thing. So yeah, we spent time on the Ministry of Transport. The situation has really intensified. The protests have been really sustained, and the folks are crying. The government, the president is not listening. For 25 years, as we were told, for penny. Their revenue loss, their security implications, their job loss. The president said to hell with them. Once Jojo Bwaka is satisfied, you go ahead. And in fact, I'm told the version of the concession that the CDC government was working on that they did not even enter into, there was an attempt to manipulate that, and they included the motor vehicle thing inside. I'm told that was another game that was played. But why is the Unity Party government insisting on giving this thing to LTN? We have heard that the LTM bank rule to an extent the Unity Party campaign. They pay some money. Some sources say 2 million, some say 3 million, some say 4 million. For Liberian, this is where we are. By the time Baka lead the country, everybody, the day Baka lead the country, everybody will say, that stretch, you just scratch, say, thank God, I live with free now. I had a Baka situation. So yes, indeed, we're going to look at that, and of course, this campaign for against drugs, right? We get too many things about that campaign that we're going to talk about. Look, folks, this is a call that from day one we've said is a national call because it affected everybody. The people who were bringing drugs, they were saying no, that they were using George Weah name to cover the whole thing while they were dealing the job. George Weah ain't no more president. The number of drugs we get a DEA own report 2024, 2025. The number of drugs, right? Cases in the case. 2024, 2025. George Weah left the presidency long since, right? So why they said George Weah was bringing the drugs? George Weah has left the presidency. They are there now. But drugs didn't just coming. Some of their key supporters, financier, I'm told that lady, that Dolo Koso lady, right? Used to give campaign materials and things to Unity Party. So the people were the one bringing drugs in the country. They were lying and going and God exposing them. But anyway, folks, not every idea that's popular means it's logical or it's valid. Remember, illogical ideas can be popular because of the deceptions around it. And this is exactly what we saw with the Unity Party campaign in 2023. It appeared popular to you. Some of you dancing in the poo water. You were plenty dancing in the poo water. Some pool flash poo water in the frame more. Everything you say, okay, you're going ahead. But at the end of the day, your action has proven illogical and unjustifiable. But we'll talk more. My name is Abu Higa is here. Today is jackpot day. Plenty money to win for just $200 Liberian dollars on *255 *1 hash. *255 *1 hash. The list price here this morning is 7,500 and of course 15,000, 20, 50, and the list goes on. So all you have to do, grab your phone, make sure you have at least $200 or more, or its equivalent $1 US, right? And play the cash giveaway, the Win Liberia cash giveaway, *255 *1 hash. For those of you using the BB phone, Lehiga Gonda and Kan Oliver Kan, just dial *255 *1 hash. We the city people can use *255 *1 hash. Higa, good morning, welcome.
Abu, good morning. You just won't put me in problem. I'm here. I already get it. 26. I get looking for money. You won't put me in problem here.
You're kind of me. It's
okay anyway. It's okay. Since you won't put me in problem, you don't want people that won't give me 26. You want for them to keep me 26, but it's okay. But good morning. Good morning to you and good morning. But even get like brother, I can get 26 now. Before those people that doing the election. But
all over the place.
At least people by this time, some years back, people were doing what you call distribution of rice and food kind and all of that to or at least less fortunate and underprivileged people in this country, disabled people as well. But today is terrible. Our country is like this. Even the ones that I can move, I can see, that I can do everything, they are finding it difficult. And we're more about those. I feel for them when I see them along the streets around Monrovia. But again, this is where we are. This is our country. How on earth we get here? Well, we even go here today is the problem. That sometimes I can just see it and understand. But it's okay. Good morning and welcome. This is another edition of the Freedom Morning Rise, and the midweek edition, for that matter, is counting 2 days. The one that make it 3. We're talking about the country's 178th independence, and it's good that we are back here. Like Abu said, too many things to talk about in our country. Before then, we used to be section for news passing all around, but now the only thing you have to do, just get data on your phone. You get notice for news. Just get data. You get a notice. You notice people fighting somewhere. we were watching something this morning. EFL men waiting, be somebody waiting, or somebody, but all those things happening in our country. And this is just it. The Liberia traffic management, as you can see on our Facebook feed, for those of you watching online, this is the police. I don't know whether that the Liberia traffic management using the police logo, or that the police now change their name now from police now to Liberia traffic management. But you can see from the Facebook feed, it's clearly proven that the Liberia National Police and the Liberia traffic management are working, and there are too many things that you should expect. Workers at the transport ministry have been staging protests for a couple of days now, and that is it. And like Abu said, we'll dive more into that this morning. But again, I like it how the cash giveaway came. I like it when the cash giveaway came, and today, especially the jackpot, I should say, the jackpot edition. And today we want to make it so that more people can win. So instead of waiting for the threshold of 7-8 before we do one 25,000 draw or 40,000 draw, you can get play maybe at 4-5. We do 7.5 or 7,500 at 7-8. We do 15,000 draw, and that is just it. So one person can win this year will play 8 times. So you're talking about 1,600. So it's up to you this morning. *255*1#. For those of you using button phone, that's *255*1#, and then enter the currency you want to play from, and then yes, we good. You can stand a chance to receive cash prize of between 7,500 to 50,000 here this morning. And for those of you using the smartphone, you dial *255*1#, and just for $200 Liberian dollars, enter the currency you want to play from, or $1 USD, LD, 200 LD, or $1 USD. You stand a chance to receive cash price of 7,500. That one can buy you a bag of rice, and you keep your 4,000 change, or 15,000. You can use 3,500 to buy a bag of rice and all of that, or 25,000, 40,000, or 50,000. But the least money here this morning is 7,500, and the highest here is 50,000. So it is up to you. The time is 2 minutes up to 8 o'clock. Let's see, between now to 8:20 or 8:18. The next 20 minutes, let's see if we can reach the threshold. We can do our first draw right here. So it's up to you. Let's go.
So last week the cash giveaway, I mean the jackpot got suspended, right? Yeah, we kind of suspended it to make some real-time adjustment. So as it has returned, I mean, it has returned with speed and accuracy. And that's what we want to emphasize, so that there'll be more winners this morning, right? And basically, all you have to do, see the time we're allotting right now. Anytime you see your take time and say, that means the partners have made some new interventions. And so it's important that we talk about it more, so that you all will increase your chances and all that. So one entry, if you just win one time this morning, you get your 15K. You relax. Then when you passing around more,
but even if you use 200 and get 7,500, that's a profit. You're talking about 7,300 profit. So
that's so you got to set your target now. If you don't win, maybe 7.5, then you can play a number of times. Well, if you're targeting the 15,000, then you got to know you have to play a number of times. If you're targeting the 20, a number of times. You're targeting the 50, a number of times, because that's exactly.
And also 40.
We do not know the
40 is
number.
Also, I'm seeing 40 on the list over there.
Yeah, 40,
40,
right?
000,
Good. So we do not know, for example, what number of time you got to play. There is not a particular to say, oh, you got to play 2 times, 1 time before you win. Say that 1 time people know, right? So 1 time people, depending on what time the machine spin and the figure that comes for selection among the list of prices to win. If your 1 time play go jump in the 50,000 era, you can come out.
But it's good at least that we are pushing towards the 26, and we want to do everything here to satisfy you, our followers. So it's up to you. I'm told the Liberian Senate have confirmed the head of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Mohammed Sharif has been confirmed.
Mm.
And yeah, Chief, you just got confirmed. Let me say congratulations to you upon your confirmation. But you just got confirmed, and certain part of the Johnsonville Township is experiencing fluctuation in current for the last 2 3 days. Yesterday we lost current from the morning hours up to at least 6:30, and
I think it has been happening
around 4 o'clock. I think around 2 3 last night current went again.
Mhm.
And even up to now, as we're speaking, from the time I left, current is in a part, or was in a part, I should say. I don't know whether it has come behind me now, but yeah, just when you have been confirmed,
just to add it to your
yeah, so
congratulations.
just to add it to your congratulatory message, you have to please at least we must say we've trusted your ability from the day of that pronouncement or the nomination by the president. We trusted that you will be amongst the few in this government to succeed. And most definitely, your first day, from your first day, you've always proved that yes, you will help us to live that thought. And yes, it has been what it is until now. That, but for me, I see this as major. Maybe there's some oversight that we're experiencing from your end, but I'm sure it can be worked on. So, Mr. Sharif, newly confirmed LEC boss. Good morning, congratulations. But please consider these recommendation. At least try to ensure that, as it was like in all parts of our country, especially from where I am, yes, current was stable. That whole man Barclays, the Johnsonville turning point,
Mhm.
all the way in there was experiencing stable electricity. So we hope that we can continue on that path. And again, congratulations.
Most definitely. So we're watching and observing the threshold as it continues. So the nominee for the associate justice, the associate judge, right? Justice. All right. Councillor Baka Kane. For me, look, Councillor Kane is a very smart man. He's taught me before, and I know him like that. In fact, he was one of our all of them, but he was one of the very principle-minded lecturer there at the FSR. So when I saw his nomination, I felt we ought to be making appointment on the basis of these kinds of records, the kind of track record of service, track record of experience, track record of competence and qualification. Unlike Yombly just waking up and sending somebody name and they don't sending somebody name, people caring less about whether they understand the technical intricacies of the tax that they're recommending them for and all of those things. So at his confirmation yesterday, he has proposed something that only has to come from a person who actually research oriented,
Okay.
right? And who reads and take time to do comparative and analysis about circumstances, time and changes and all of that. So he has proposed change of the 1986 constitution.
Okay.
Arguing that most of the provisions are not current, compatible with the current day reality,
And most definitely, yes.
current day governance reality. Which I mean, technically, if you sit down in your corner, even without reading the entire constitutions and of course the entire constitution and fully understanding the bureaucratic architecture of our governance system, you want to agree because there are too many things that have changed from 1986 to now. There are too many things. Like they say, we're in a Gen Z era,
Gen
right?
Z era.
So all of that need to be put into consideration. All of the time, most of the people that get appointed to this era, all they care is about the job. They want a big job. They want to go sit down there. But the man from the from the very first day, the man is saying something that the whole country is going to start thinking about. The whole country is going to start having conversation about. So when you see brilliant people, you can know that one. No matter how, whether you agree with the people politically, you get political difference, nobody will oppose. Good thing for the country.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But when you start appointing people now because the president or not having gas, the president buy gas for the president, this that no, right? So this man has been with the reform commission for long, and he understands these things.
If it is, I'm one person who think his recommendation is quite important for our country. And I say this to you. There is a clause and portion within our constitution. I don't know whether it's the constitution or the election law or whatever that says that our country should not create district or districts above 100. And I see that as not living in line with the current day reality. Because when that law, if it is in the 1986 Constitution, when that law was made, you could not compare, or you cannot compare the current population
So
of
now
our
that
country.
we have 73, so that means
73.
by that
So,
law, we only
yes,
have
we-
27
more
more
to go. So
districts.
if you want to do addition of 20,
and
like-
that 27, Rachel Kun, right?
Yeah.
And Rachel Kun proposed somewhere that
20,
should add
they are
20.
20.
So
So as per what it is doing the what it was for the census, there should be at least 20 districts added. Because if you look at some districts in the country,
So in
they
case
are
the
very large
population, in case the population increase, because that particular provision, it's kind of it's a little inconsistent
with the current
the
reality,
threshold, the law on threshold for
Yes.
districts creation.
Yeah.
Right?
So somebody is saying, like Senator Yan Twine has been pushing, that we should be cognizant of that part of the Constitution, so that we don't create, because if you are to create 20 districts here now, then it means 10 years from now, if the population size increase and there's a need for additional district, you may not be creating district above 7.
Then maybe means we'll stick there.
Yeah, you have to stick there.
Or we'll go back to the other law, then we got to amend the other law.
You have to amend it.
Then we extend the threshold instead of 45. I think it's 45, right?
Yes, I think it's 20. I think 45,000.
45,000
or less than 45,000.
Plus or minus.
Yeah.
Then we'll have to go to 75 to 80,000 per district. To qualify as a district, you have at least 80,000 residents or inhabiting or constituents, and all of that. Yeah, these are things that we could have, we could start thinking about. So that means the appointment was perfect. The appointment was good. We need people like that. We don't need, just political people on the bench who, when the president wants something, oh yeah, Mr. President, yeah, we'll try, and things. And so, I mean, for me, I'm not surprised. And of course, yes, I give my full support to the nominee, and I believe he will serve our country very well, right? Owing to his strong background in research. I mean, to be a brilliant lawyer, you have to be somebody that have the patience to read, somebody that have the patience to research and all that. Beyond just what Hagar has talked about, some of the things we also have to look at is the voting age in our country as well. I just read recently in the UK, I think they made some proposal to drop the voting age to 16 years, right? Could we begin considering that? There are factors informing those things, right? The intelligence of the kid's 16-year-old child today can be compared most likely to that of a 16-year-old child in the 70s or in the 80s. And you understand?
You're right.
I think the people used to be 16-year-old, they're looking at, they still playing in cup and thing.
Yeah,
old cup and thing.
But nowadays,
16-year-old, right? 16-year-old are running business. 16-year-old are taking responsibilities. They're doing things. So it should be about people capacity to know between right and wrong. So we have to start doing those studies. And, ladies and other people, I don't know, need to come around and help around that. But I do support, because, let the issue about the election is about the people making, a decision for their life in the future. So if you look at the group of our citizens that are, let's say 15, for me, I will okay from 15 upward, voting age, right? From 15 years upward. We could have debate about these things. From 15 years old, some 15-year-old children are very intelligent, smart. They speak very good English than some of the lawmakers in the place there, right? So we could consider that. And they can reason, their reasoning capacity. They're able to, they know what is good, what is bad. Some of them listen to DeLon and say, oh, they may not liar. The fact that they're able to determine that DeLon is a liar, is scheming, and all of those things means they have the capacity to make electoral decisions. And some of you 35-year-old making electoral decisions,
it's 20,000.
20,000.
20,000.
So you see, so that one said we're not even following it, because most of the
because if you look at just in District 2, we had this going election 2023, we had 61,000 plus registered voters,
and
in District
3,
in District 4, most rather we had close to 66 or 70,000 plus registered voters.
So actually we are not in, So we don't know
So if you are to look, then in District 2 we should be having 3 districts.
3 districts.
3 districts, and then in District 4 we should be having at least 3 or 4 districts. So then look at that.
But I thought 2017, I think they did some kind of changes in the election law and something. But whatever the case, that means we still got to do some stuff, right?
This is in Article 80 of the Article 80D of the 1986
yeah,
Constitution.
I think the legislature did some kind of stuff around that. But whatever is it, I think it's a great conversation that we all can go into and start looking at. But that is that. So I don't know who there that they don't let Allah he know more. He's gonna be acting that he asking a friend and hard question. You even know the thing you're asking the people. You don't go to school, then you be pretending. You know, to pretend with education, they're not correct. So people can read in the Senate to Dylan. They don't go sit down on the camera before him. Then you be acting like uncertain, like borrow idea. That man, borrow idea. So, but yes, folks, this is the Freedom Money Rise, and of course, very shortly we're going to go into our conversations. But just before we do that, today is jackpot, and we are paying very handsome prices here this morning on the show: 7,500, 15,000, 25, 40,000.
We got Edmo means to go, right? To do a draw. If they can reach a threshold.
Yeah,
so
and the way I see them going like this, it's like some people now go transfer money on their phone and thing. But you gotta make sure you're prepared. And when the traffic is going like this, it's good for you to have the commitment to always win. So star 255 star 1 hash. Yeah,
I think we still the election law. We still go with it because I'm seeing an amendment approval. It was done. The amendment was done on the 6th day of May 2016. So that was before the 2017
before the
election.
2017
And this I'm seeing the signature of Councilor
so that they
Honorable Jerome G. Kokoya.
So but that increased the threshold.
Yeah, so 20,000
to 20,000.
Yeah, so 20,000. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So fair enough. Let's take Crime Stopper Liberia, right? And then we come back, we go into our conversation. Crime Stopper Liberia, and of course we'll be right back.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Then it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, and I mean you cheche, do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia. And welcome back, folks. This is the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. And so, yes, we go into it. somebody said, man, that story, how the people go get 100,000 to the people that are free? But you tell the people join illegal, so you gotta sell to the people. But the idea is corrupt. The idea is something that's unorthodox. It's not supposed to happen, and all of that. But we've seen several of it. The president did it in the case with the folks at the Central Bank of Liberia, right? Similar thing was done, and don't be surprised. Something will be cooking for Noka as well. Not Noka, but how you call the place there? Nafa, right? Because the lady was equally illegally removed, in as much as I don't have a fish to fry inside because they're her own people, and. Yeah, so John Palmer always on John or and all of the or John or always on John Rest. Anyhow you won't call it, I your business. But yes, so he got this transport ministry thing. I know we've followed and we've observed, we've spoken with people from there. But what is your take? The government of Liberia has finally, I'm told, there was a statement finally giving out the duties and responsibility of the Ministry of Transport, primarily to a foreign company. That for many, I can remember when Austin and I were here, we exposed that thing and told you that, and gave you the profile of the individuals behind the LTM. So for us, we look like that, and we give you the profile, the association with a political party in Lebanon sponsored by Hezbollah, and they're pushing Hezbollah ideology and all these things. We just the profile gives you the connection, the links, and when you they say when you hold hold bush, so we're able to establish all of that, and so uh, it will interpret as generating money or taking money from Liberia to support Hezbollah activities in Lebanon, and of course against the people of Israel, so to speak, and and all of those things. So you have to understand these things from a broader perspective. And on the other front, technically, we got to establish that these services, when they were being outsourced to MDMC, the Liberian government was receiving 70% of the revenue, right? And we are told now, as it has gone to LTM, Liberian government will rather get 30%,
Okay.
while the Lebanese company will get
70%.
70%, our own country money, right? So this is it. And there are people who have also raised national security
Threat
threat and
implications.
implications around the whole deal that will second all of our personal data to a foreign company, what they will ultimately utilize it for. It will expose us and endanger our lives and safety and protection and all of that. That is opening room for vulnerability, particularly to foreigners to take charge of all of these things. People are raising alarm. And aside from we, the Liberian citizens, there are foreigners that are in the country, right? Foreign people in the country, embassies in other places, they take place, and so they will be producing. So certain particular details will be provided, and all of these things have raised diplomatic concerns as well, right? So we're talking about the revenue, and then we're talking about the job loss as well. There's also a job loss component. So now, over we're told 300 to 400 employees will lose their job actively. They will have absolutely no function, and the ministry will only scheme to maintain them for a period. Subsequently, there will be no money to pay them because their services are not really needed. So they will be laid down. What thought did we give that as a country? Beyond that, the usurpation of the constitutional function and undermining of the act establishing the Ministry of Transport, and all these violations have been raised, but the government has not listened, and they have proceeded, and this is where we are.
And I think the government have just closed down the Ministry of Transport. I'm saying this because what we see down there now is only the structure, the building, but the functions of the Ministry of Transport have been significantly undermined. Because if you look at the issuance of our driver license, vehicle license plates, car registration and inspection, in fact, The inspection now is going to be done in collaboration with the police and of course LTM. So, like we have Ministry of Transport. So the first portion of those civil servants.
It began to on a license, as we know. I think I have a license here. Go ahead.
So, as we understand, Abu, those people that are facing currently the government promising that you're continuing to work, we pay those individuals, they could be more. Because that will come, even those people who can do the inspection, mind you, than the Ministry of Transport got inspect trade division, and those inspectors can go when you're talking about the registration time and all of that. These people will be in the street. So the police is going to be doing that now in partnership with the LTM.
Okay, so it's going to be the police
and the LTM, yes, doing inspection instead of transport officials or transport.
Before it used to be transport officials,
and the
but
police.
Then the police will be there to
enforce. Yes, those who want to violate, they put you in order and all of that. But so now, about this entire thing is just about greed. It is not about the interests of the country.
Another point you also need to highlight is that you see this license, right? This is our license, right?
The current
the Liberian driver license. I'm talking about the
Lebanese driver license.
So on this driver license, to indicate, to just buttress your point that technically the Ministry of Transport is useless. Maybe the president should just dissolve the Ministry of Transport, right? Because here you have Minister of Transport signing the driver license. For those of you, I saw somebody posted, one journalist posted that, somebody said in 5 minutes or 10 minutes they were able to get a driver license when they went to LTM, right? And the people that do these things, they forget about the bigger picture, right? I don't know how that is any news to go by. We can achieve that when the government invests in the
Ministry of Transport. Those technology that are being used over there can be recruited over to the Ministry of Transport.
2 minutes we'll get out. We just stand ready, we'll pay the money, we'll get it. So don't make it seem like that's not a heavy thing they put doing. No, right? So, but the fact that this time around, as I'm told, as we've established, the Lebanese people on a lesson that they will be giving us, right? Will be signed by the police director.
Okay.
If you have seen anyone recently, you see Gregor Coleman's signature on it, and then the Justice Minister's signature. So technically, from the government arm now, then what will Ministry of Transport be doing now?
So the thing is, there are things that are haunting our country, but people like Salif Tyler then sitting over there. The reason there is because some of them feel they are being given the opportunity to work in a in a political seat, so they don't want to speak. But there are things that are happening. Abu, you can't give the database of our country to a foreign, and let's look at the history of those individuals, that Lebanese company, those Lebanese guys. Lebanon is noted for Hezbollah, one of the most terrible or rebel group in the world, the most terrible. Let's look at them. You're looking at those people. You're giving them the opportunity to know how many vehicles are in our country, how many police vehicles are in our country, how many AFL vehicles are in our country, how many DEA vehicles, fire service, immigration. So the entire security system will be under their control. What happened tomorrow if you decide maybe you want to break this partnership and the guy's not satisfied with it? You're risking our country.
Not 25 years old. I think you're talking break partnership.
The security of our country has been given to group of individuals only because of shares. And then look at the revenue. You're giving 30% now to the government and giving 70% to the Lebanese. How you intend to pay those, or how should I even call them, that are being left at the Ministry of Transport that you're promising? And Abu, if you look at this, those individuals that are at transport water today that they promising say, we'll pay you that vla. Because what those guys will be doing, Abu, is they will just make it appear in the public that we'll be paying these people. They don't have to work. Then we sign sweet in our ears. They will feel comfortable. But me, I will stay home and get my money. few weeks from now, or a month or two from now, what you supposed to be taking will not be coming to you, even when it is going, even when the finance ministry is making that deposit in the ministry's account, it will not be going to you. So when you come down to ask, they tell you say salary delay, but deep down your mind account. But the people that are there, they will tell their own. So it's another clever way to allow these guys to steal the resources of our country, while others are just sitting and benefiting. I don't know why. What's the real rationale behind this entire thing about the LTM? What's the rationale behind that? The government have not been able to tell us what the Ministry of Transport wasn't doing that those guys are going to do. What did the government invest in the Ministry of Transport to do that they prove not to be capable and competent to do that they think those Lebanese guys are able to do? Those Lebanese guys are sitting now and are about to enjoy our country's resources while Liberians are being taken off jobs. It's not the interest of the government. No. Many of you over there now, not job we are appointed yo. Not job we are put you there. But all of you now, you're not work. And the government see down home and TP. What kind of sense it make? People are already struggling for money, and they say sit down home and TP. It didn't make any sense. But this is our country, Liberia.
So when you all used to argue that the foreigners taking over our country, people, to a point where when there was a bill introduced and there was this referendum for dual citizenship, what were the fear most Liberians had about
that the foreigners will come to our country, they will come to our land, or do everything.
Over all the things, they won't get capacity cut to them. But gradually, this government you brought to power is gradually selling the country to the foreigners. Right? On Monday we told you about this place, LPRC, and what is being done. We told you, right? And we're talking about Ministry of Transport. Technically, that's what is happening. The same way Edwin Snowden admitted that he regrets
signing the
APM terminal deal. It's just the same thing that the government is doing with this transport ministry thing. Today we are talking it, but tomorrow history will vindicate us. Right? Now, what sense does it make for a concession portfolio of $40 million for us to, just dissolve an entire ministry's function and sell the right to a foreign company that's going to exploit millions and millions from this country? How about we invest in our capacity to raise our own money, right? And spend it on ourselves. Now, beyond that, MCC and PCC have said that Liberians no need to put money. They put the gun Ghana. Say go and bring Zoom Lion that was here before. They seen United Party time. United Party people know how to steal from this country. They have gone again for the same Zoom Lion that World Bank said they're criminal, they're rogue, they can steal. There's a World Bank report on Zoom Lion, right? That how they left this place there. They're going back for them again to bring it. So what harm will happen if we create a Liberian, a cooperative? I don't know what is cooperative. The agriculture people will say cooperative, but CBOs, right? And put money into Liberians to take charge, give them contracts. We the one making our own there. We must be able to clean our own there. Over time, invest in Liberians. Let Liberian company take over the job. We'll be fighting over a wrestling over a, but whatever benefit goes to a Liberian. But no, the United Party folks will not prioritize Liberian in this area because they are kickback mentality. And that the same kickback in the running behind Swakoko, right? All of them will do it. They are getting kickback from the transport ministry deal for 25 years, right? You are tying the country down Only because few people at the end of the day are getting percentage here, there, yonder. I don't know how this thing make any economic sense. The whole LTM thing. We've argued it for several times. It makes absolutely no convincing economic sense or revenue justification. Somebody say efficiency. Efficiency is not, unique. To say it's a unique quality. Only the person can be efficient. No, efficiency is what? It's that investment can bring efficiency. When you invest in the institution and, of course, the human resource that you have, you build a capacity, they will be efficient. Yes, the human errors and things, we can talk about it, but that's who we are. We are Liberians. We can't deny ourselves the opportunity in our own country. Somebody say, oh, when you go to the transport ministry, the book can ask you for expedition fee and blah, blah, blah. We are Liberians. So should we take our money and give it to foreigners? Say because the layman out there is asking you for 5 hours, 10 hours to process people and they delay your process, this, that. So now we bring technology in. That's what the war is doing. To minimize human error and things, right? People are introducing technology. So as a country, why we can't do that? Continue tracking in a port. We say no Liberian able to do it. Don't get to Liberian. A function, a detail of the LRA, we take it, we get to CTN, right? This very government argue about it. They come by, they enter CTN deal, they share the money among themselves. They eating the money quietly. Nobody talking anymore about CTN. Nobody talking anymore about CTN. So where are we going? At the end of the day, we're just causing us in this country, blaming each other, getting veil each other, cutting speech from each other because of politics, while foreigners are milking and milking, right? Because certain politicians are enabling them. At the end of the day, what do? They establish these bookers concessions and company, they sign it. They secure their shares in them. The day they leave power, they continue to eat them. So Gregory is equally trying to follow Sim. Gregory is a new gambler, right? He goes to the casino like nobody's business. The whole country knows him for that. So that kind of habit to sustain it, you need money, right? You need cash. So these buggers are investing in these 419 illegal concessions around the country so that the day they leave power, they will keep going back to these places, collecting their shares while you are in your 25-year mess. The country is 25-year mess. Now, somebody say when new government comes, they will move it from there. No, that concession. Assuming it is what it is. When new government comes, you know what the people will do? The same way it is alleged that they bribed the Unity Party during their campaign, when they people sitting on top there now, they get data, they get access, they spend, they get this information. So they know where our politics going. They'll start to bribe influential people, small. They start to bribe them. By that time, they now raise plenty of money. They 4 years time, you know how much the people come in rake? They will bribe their way again. When a new government comes, a new government now will be the messenger for them, start justifying them. Oh, you know that concession, we gotta keep it low because some people finish getting money. How will we be running the country like that? We're not fair to the rest of the citizens. Politicians are not fair to the rest of us. So that's why it hurts my heart if I see young people, some of them drop from school, who think, what we're trying to put money together to send him back, right? We see kids like that passing around, defending the people. They don't even know. The thing that we know, you don't even know half. You don't even know iota of them about these people. So when you see us sit down here, we're talking, that big people here, we know. You see us challenging them like that, and they can't do nothing to us because they know the thing that we know. And that's what you gotta understand. That's what you gotta understand and calm down. And let's deal with these people. And you join us, support us, let them change. When they change, now all of us benefit. They're not coming to me directly, they're not coming to Hagar directly. Now, look at the deal there. Imagine, sit down and imagine 250 to 400 Liberian citizens getting out of job because the government of Liberia has what? Usurped the function of the ministry and what? Gave it over to a foreign company that's going to be here for 25 years. 25 years. They're going to be here exploiting us. And when we complain, we'll complain tired. As soon as you complain, the people go, they spend small money, they bribe around. They see where Asilo meter them, and that's how the people be doing it. As soon as you talk about CTN, just take envelope, they pie around, right? You talk about APN terminal, they take envelope, they pie around. What kind of country is so? right? They bring in Zoom line again. They bribe me. They not pastors on media houses, civil society people. You're not seeing them talking about it, right? So these are our fundamental problems. So I listened to the lady on Spoon, that United Party woman on Spoon, crying and crying. I felt sorry for her, crying. Say, oh, it's not about us, but it's about the country. It's about the future of the country. I said, hey, United Party woman.
But the future of the
Right?
country.
But you finish selling it, y'all go take the country vision and go put it in the hand of a liability old man. An old man that could not take care of himself. An old man that people were giving money to. Y'all know, say, y'all ginger in the country future. That the play we reach. Eh? ATM people say they sponsor the campaign. They bring the president first family. That the first family will pour in trouble in the country here. You got liability first family. So everybody giving the first family money. Everybody giving the first family money. So at the end of the day, things just lying. And this is terrible. This is dangerous. Next time, back in the future, I'm not give the country to CP person. Anybody in the community living on CP, people sending cash, how do you call that thing? That thing costs that to do. Anybody living on Ego not land, you might not get a country. Even your district, you might not give it to
anybody can call you good and faithful servant or good and faithful nephew. You don't kill in the country.
Look, we're in danger mess, and you all have to understand these things when we tell you, right? This is where we are. Ministry of Transport going inside, right? NCC, PCC, they're passing around. This is the problem with our country. The leaders are unfair. They are selfish. They are wicked. Whether they're from your party, they're not from your party, the leaders are wicked. The Unity Party people, I don't know why the CDC men can be calling a you pig. We need to find the characteristic of pigs, and we'll see whether that analogy really fit them. Why? Because I don't understand why people calling them pigs, you pigs. So could it be that pigs get certain discordial attitude that we see Unity Party people doing? So that mean, the characteristic match. So yeah, you pig, you can call sedition work and say muya. So look, man, everything is very serious. Or sometimes we have to just ease the tension, but it hurts. It hurts a lot. It is not giving us any comparative advantage in terms of we get more money now than we used to get. The Ministry of Transport people have told us just they go inspection, right? I'm told they were targeting 1 million. Okay. They both raised over $2 million. Over $2 million, and that's how they cut the inspection short, because the government, the money they wanted, they already got it, so they cut it short. The Ministry of Transport has capacity, so invest more in their capacity so that they'll be able to account for more revenue. Right?
That one, Gregory Coleman will not tell you, because his interest is for it to go in the hands of the Lebanese, like he did with the issue of the motorbikes, Rathers, where he got percentage from the insurance company and all of that. That's his interest. And there are going to be more tougher decisions on motorbike riders, keke riders, and even taxi drivers, all in the name of collecting more revenue. So, Gregory, because as the revenue that will be generated from that LTM will increase, so shall Gregory Coleman revenue and commission that are going to cover increase. So there are going to be more tougher measures against motorbike riders, keke riders, taxi drivers, and all of that. There are going to be more tougher measures against you all, so that money can be collected and be able to personally save the aggrandizement of the police inspector general. So you get ready for it.
And look, and I agree with Mrs. Cummings, or I don't know, right, on yesterday appearance. Now, look, this is apolitical. Let's get the political things out of it. As much as this is the Unity Party, and this is what they use the country like donkey. They use the rest of us as donkey. They just ride us like jackasses, though, right? So they want to use us. They get there and they play smart. They steal, and they throw crumbs.
They might have run to that song. They use us. School us, or later on abuse us.
And this is what's happening actually, right? So now LTM has not gotten contract. All the combs that you see around the town, under what arrangement that these combs were given?
against the constitution of our country, not
violating all of the
laws of our
you
country.
already started taking the people thing, the people assets. You started
taking offer, accepting offers.
The police started using the people shield and everything. You see, the whole thing around that thing is dangerous, is bad, and you can't have one single man because of his greed, right? He decided to mortgage all of us, and then we sit down, we say, oh, you know, the other police inspector general know how to dance on theater, so that okay, and this is where we are.
And then one get more than 6 police officers were gone and sound with him.
For us, our job is to let you know and put you in know and tell you what is happening. But look, everybody gonna feel it. Everybody gonna be right here. The same way put users when they bought their APM terminal, you're talking, and everybody crying. All of you crying about APM. We're telling you about this LTM again, and all of them you get.
And at 25, anything I get, anything that the UP will bring, I get M inside. You run away from it. APM, LTM.
So, but let's take call. Labyrinth, this is your time. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Even though you're speaking, not guarantee that thing will change.
Yeah, because the people feeling get card to the president, get card to the vice president, get card. So
I see the police with new short jeeps passing around, and that the way Texas I can see with them.
Escort police.
That the motorbikes, the 6 motorbikes that were given to the president escort. That one that the para A.
Yeah.
They need new police pickups and jeep that can see.
Everything. So Liberian, it's not good to do anything in the country now. Take it from Liberian, give it to foreigner and get your share and get your kickback. That's all they're doing. Zoom Lion won't come here again. Right? Take it from Liberian, give it to Zoom Lion. Then they will argue that they're efficient, they can do this. Zoom Lion a year before though. They go bring that small toilet in what used to be passing around with. Where now? So these things don't have future, but they only rob us temporarily and enrich a few people, and then we are still stuck at the same place. Liberals still remain stuck at the same place. This is the party that brought 40 some more concessions in the country. How can that, although plenty of concession has not taken Liberal anywhere, we stay right here? You know why? Because they can compromise these concessions, and then it benefit only them.
But and you the common people, all we the common people, and then we start suffering. Let's recognize some of our Facebook followers. Then we come back and see we can do a draw. Yeah. *255 *1#. For those of you using a small phone like me, like this one, you dial *255 *1#. You give it a few seconds, then the list will come. You will be asked the currency you want to play from, whether LD or USD, but it's 200 LD or $1 USD. So you stand a chance here to receive anything between 7,500 to 50,000 this morning. So *255 *1# or *255 *1# for those of you using a smartphone. And then yes, that's all. You just stand a chance to receive something here. We'll come back. We hope we can hit something. Then we do a draw right here.
Yeah, so you can increase because we'll have to reach a threshold before we can.
So the thing is, even when we say, for example, we'll have to have 4 persons to play, right? And then we get 3. Once that system not open, we can do it. The one that can open a system at the 4. So many at times, sometimes we can even be level 1, but we can't do it, and that's because of you.
That's all you see. You keep emphasizing.
Yes. So let's get to recognize some of you, our Facebook followers here. Starting up first with Agatha Seba Bobo is Dobo Kaidoli. She says, good morning. Albert Noah Bonka says, good morning, my dear friend. Samuel Light Cooper says, good morning, brother Abu and Hager. I'm following from Cartwell. Saucer says, watching from Yesa community. Which one of the community in your call Yesa? Asumana Love King says, good morning to the Freedom FM family and my brother Abu and Hager. I'm Usman Kane Jr. Chris Sherman says, good morning, AB. I am watching you from Ben and Stop, Batnersville. Okay, then we move to Stephen Fowler Jr. says, good morning, family. I am watching you from Chicken Soup Factory. Amara Jala Kamara says, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I'm following live from Brussels as usual. James Lamy says, good morning, Abu and Hager. Abdullah Dukle says, I'm following closely from Manovia. Stanley Sharif says, good morning, brother Abu M. Sharif. I'm watching from Batnersville or Brewerville City Thank you for the update. Augustine S. Wille. Augustine Wille says, good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching from New Crew Town. Fumba O Kenyang says, I am watching you live from Mapoma Town, Grand Kipma County. Otis Barkley is next. Otis Barkley says, good morning, family. I am following the conversation from Dupert Rule. Bangali Dollar says, Abu Sharif, good morning. I am watching live from Abidjan this morning. Thanks for always updating us about Mama Liberia. Ruben Connor says, I'm watching. Alfred Fambule says, good morning, guys. Elijah Sipo says, good morning, my Freedom family. I'm following you from Francis Johnson Avenue, New Georgia, Gatnersville. Atna Taylor says, morning, guys. Watching from Michigan. Thanks for the update. David Yinkan says, good morning, Freedom FM. Freedom FM family, watching you from Grand Bassa County, compound number 3. Thanks so much for the show. He says that Mohammed, Mariama J. Sherry says, good morning, Abu, and the peace-loving people of Lofa County. I am watching from Mamadi Diakite Intellectual Forum in Jacob Townsend Francis community. What is happening with our country under the rescue mission? He's asking. What is happening is the president, your deputies, because if they roll from Saturday to I don't know where play will go, or will be piff, and if it will cause how you call that your
Don't worry.
Emmanuel Patmo says, good morning, guys.
Yeah,
so he won't use it. Yeah, he won't use it.
Tomorrow we'll break all that one down for you.
Good morning, guys. Emmanuel Patmo is saying here, good morning, guys. I am following you from Badnersville Estate. He says that. Abraham O. Dennis, good morning, Freedom family. I'm Abraham O. Dennis. I'm asking that Mr. Bakai do the needful. Okay, that Mr. Bakai do the needful and honor the protesters' request. David T. Johnson. David Johnson says, good morning, Abu and Higa. I'm watching you guys from Old Row Kiho. We should communicate on Kiho there again. So continue to play your cash giveaway. We'll continue to recognize you. Good morning. Karin Kruma says, good morning, Abu and Higa. I'm watching you from my office on the Old Road. Thanks for all what you do for our country and the people. Lisa Bridges says here. Yes. Lisa says here, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I think it should be. Oliver Thompson says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I am Oliver Thompson, watching you from Banda Farm, Lufa Community Junction, Montserrado County. Okay, it should be Benas Farm, Lufa Community Junction, Montserrado County District 4. Let God bless you for your good work. He says that. All of you coming in now.
So
all of you.
Tomorrow we'll do your own, but thanks a lot. And right, so this is it. Star 255 star 1 hash. Yeah, make sure that about 9 o'clock at least we can, or let's see. I'm sure. So star 255.
The jackpot I can get plenty of money. Why they put instead of play?
And the jackpot. So that one time, yeah. I want anything your week. Yeah. So when the contract get hard to the extent, I told you the other day, right? So contract get hard, 200 all looks like big head about money.
You're right. I think you're right.
Right. So, but you see how the $50 everybody can be jumping on the $50 right? And all that. So, but the jackpot is there. If you understand what it is a chance to win big, and they'll win big, and then it cover for all that. So what you got to go through to win that your small, sonny, you do the jackpot one time, you clear one time, you sit on, right? Yeah. So this is it. Star 255 star 1 hash. Star 255 star 1 hash. And of course, you're good. We'll check in the basket. We spin the basket and then we pick up tickets if your number come out and then you are the winner. But trust me, the soul of this country is being sold out to foreigners. So what are Liberians going to do? So take for say they give the solid waste thing to Zoomline. Can't we have Liberian company to do it, right? Assuming the government say we want to even give out the Ministry of Transport and things, can we do it through a Liberian company that has been doing it very effectively, and we take it from the man and give it, and the way we are even giving it under the MDMC arrangement that you must understand, right? It was not given to them, right? So they were performing the duties on behalf of the ministry. That's why the Ministry of Transport was posting them, right? So you could not even, when you go there, all you know that Ministry of Transport staff were executing it, right?
Yeah.
So that was the arrangement. And you understand? But under the Bwakai Gregor Kumo arrangement now, where they have kickbacks and other things for themselves and their family, it's like their future investment. Take the whole thing from the ministry, even the Sunny Power, okay, everything to the police and the Lebanese friends. You know how many police people I've spoken with, they say they're not happy about that. In the first thing, there was corruption in the process. LTM about 4 or 5 months ago conducted a training of police officers, select police officers for this tax, right? They were there at the police training academy. Upon the completion of the training, when they were getting close, Gregory canceled out all those people who won for the training, and then selected his own friends and colleagues and put them there, and sent some of his concubines, relatives, and things, and put them on it. So that's what you're going to see. The actual people that went for the LTM training, I challenge the LTM management. The actual people that went to police academy for the training are not the ones that they are dealing with in the street now.
Yeah, you're right.
They are not the one that they're dealing with. So the whole thing, they're looking like that, right? The whole thing, you're looking at that. Police were not happy with it, right? Police were not happy with it. So you get 2 set of tickets now. The people get their own ticket, bro. Then the regular police, the regular police get their own ticket, bro. So, Librarian, this is a country for you, the country not for Bwaka, not for Gregor Kuma. So let's hear your view. If you agree with the government, you say fine, okay, yeah. If you think, but mind you, this is for 25 years. 25 years. And it is a violation of the law. First of all, right? They use the police.
Like new ticket, your new sticker for the car.
Yeah. So they use the police, they use what? The Police Act, right? But you can use the Police Act to take the function of the Ministry of Transport. The Ministry of Transport Act is different, right? So the concession was born out of the Police Act of the 1970s, at which time the Ministry of Transport was not in existence. So because they were doing the wrong thing, God food, I don't know, God food now, or God made it album and go to the right thing and they did it wrong. So this is where we are. 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104, plus 231 886 500 104 are the numbers to call. And of course, you will be live. The cash giveaway is on star 255 star 1 hash.
The driver license is for a year.
Yeah, so you see, I just seen the driver license. And our own original driver license. Folks, now that's more than the book coming to the.
So on this, that the inspector.
And I'm told registration now at 300.
That the inspector general of police signed this.
And I told you, police. And they said just a
minute.
minute.
His signature.
Okay. So, but the old one, the Ministry of Transport. So when we tell you, say they not take the Ministry of Transport.
Which one they got O owner SIM, okay, O city, okay, owner details,
right? So that is that, and this one here used to valid for what, right? 2024
to 2026.
26.
So that 2 years, but now they want at 1 year.
1 year.
So this is
the same way you can register the license plate, the vehicle registration. So 1 year. Just imagine.
So in fact, if you register in June, a year,
yeah,
it will expire May next year.
So June next year. So
no, May because you see the person register.
Okay. So if you spend $300 to register your sedan, right? Maybe your A2, you spend $300 for your license, insurance not on itself. You put insurance there, maybe to register our small car then at 500 or something. So when you spend 500 this year, next year you gotta go again and raise another 500 and spend it. Let's take course. Librarians can't wait. This is where we are. Good morning.
Yes, hello.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you doing today?
Fine, let's hear you. Go ahead.
I saw the conversation I said this morning. You just kidding me there.
Yeah, that is rescue. Why can't I bring new company?
Yeah, the company we're talking about, in fact, I'm going to get a driver. In fact, I just called for my daddy. I'm going to get back.
Okay.
You guys are talking about, if I can assure you that the book is open now.
They get their own what?
Hey, where you go pay the money when you get ticket?
Yeah, I think that they were there in LRA having issues, right? LRA want the money to be paid in government revenue, but they have established their own banking system. What? Oh, but like when people money finish, it finish. Like when people finish.
I can tell you now, tomorrow night at the food board, the bring more back to the police. They are just there to rob behind cars.
Oh yeah, they can be chasing cars. Oh, what you go in the community to run behind you? The poor will squeeze the money all on you. In the country, rescue. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, morning.
Hey, you're not coming to us. It's going to them. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah. First and foremost, this reckless and irresponsible government, they are not even the one that's going to be negotiating or anything in the country, but they lack the moral standing and uprightness to even go about discussing any consensus or agreement, whatever, in this country. If people, they are corrupt, inherently corrupt, all they are dealing are then shilling. So now, if the Liberian people are there, serious and responsible group of citizens, this government are not should be able to get out of this country, because looking at the apart negotiation reaching from the bosses from Ghana, the yellow mission, and all these kind of things that they are going through, there's a picture for us to see that these people.
Thank you very much. But this is it. Let's hear from Color Brigade. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning, my dear brother. Where are you, my man? They never buy.
Yes, I'm in Township, Greenville.
The township of what? Greenville? Who's in? Baba, man. You called to come hold the line. All right. Let's hear. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sabu.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is and I just want to tell you, I listened to your second point this morning. I want to tell you that, when they start to this country, we are really, really suffering from now. This SPM that the government, the RG in this country is not helping us. Imagine the ticket that they do housing, the ticket that they issue us. This ticket, that no reduction. And this state that let's go to SPM office.
I mean, even the government tell her own son get everything. So the money we take, I'll give our money now. Everything going to pay to the people. LRA say you're open LRA booth and be paying the money to government revenue. So we do the revenue sharing. The post say no, you can put it in our basket. When you get in our basket, we just take baga from there, we take Gregor Kuma from there, we send the banana one Lebanon.
So, what's the function of the LRA now? Now collecting taxes.
Wow. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Somebody say my microphone is not good.
Yeah, I'm tired of calling my Yeah, I want to check out too. They put a very bad
so the money behind with the motor van?
Yeah, you want to get started, you get to live. Got to want to get there, they buy you. What you give me ticket for? I don't want to.
Wait. They gone down when Molu say, "Oh, you're that protest for the government reform." And all of y'all go sit down. Y'all say, "Y'all United Party people, you will not join the protest." But at the thing that the poor protesting for, y'all say, "Y'all won't come outside."
Yeah.
Laugh.
But it's okay. That's where we are. This is our country. You want us to talk to
yeah, Hypnas, are you calling to talk on the phone? On the radio? Man, who seems to stop interrupting the call, man?
Yeah,
yeah, let me just take it quickly. Yeah, morning.
Yes, yeah, good morning, Abu. My name is Hafnas Scully. I call you from my Ghana resident. Well, I just want to bring to your attention a threat that I think in all this country is alarming. Abu.
Hussein, what you want to hear, man?
Right
What
after
I know the thing you want to say? You want to say Baka working, Baka doing well. We hear your own now.
no, Abu, listen.
No,
Abu,
not
No,
you.
now
Hussein,
you have
not
you.
Hussein.
Okay, that Hussein way. We're trying to run out money for you to go back to you with that.
We'll
Abu,
put money together.
You're really my man, big girl.
people, Abu, your kids are losing their life at an early hour of 7 or 8 o'clock around the Acheke Junction. Gangsters can galvanize the cell in the evening hour and be taking away motorbikes from the riders at that hour. No police you can find passing around. Nothing, Abu. Last night it was horrific scene. A young hustler almost lose his life at that era. Abu, I'm telling you, this thing happen on a daily basis. Abu, this country is not safe. There's no security.
I mean, I agree with you.
People,
and the police,
people are dying.
No, that's not their interest. Their interest is what they can collect. People will be saying they see crime taking place. They can go there
before the security step up the game.
Okay. All right, Hypnos. Thanks a lot, my brother.
Maybe we can talk to this person from this side. Morning.
Go
ahead, you lie.
I call you for a year. The thing you want to finish talking to Hussein wants to say Baka working. The government funny. The government bring boss. The thing you want
go ahead.
My man, I'm telling you, the whole country goes down to zero. I was listening to us just a little last night that transport ministry putting down 265 human beings.
That 200? You're joking?
265. So they are getting down from that ministry. Tell me now, where would they get jobs? They put in a kilo of everyone.
You go back to the transformer.
How to call it, the contract to 11 company there. Just to come and then signing on. What kind of contract is this? And when they say you can't put that's what you labor, you can't go there because they say when they go there, they get there. So the people that using they're donkey.
Okay. So what's the value of being a Liberian? What's the value? I said, what's the value of being a Liberian if we can't get opportunity in our own country? You take everything, you give it to foreigner. You go to the port, all the contract they give it to foreigner, right? You go to MCC, they come and get everything to the foreigner. The old man with right, y'all. Just a donkey, just carry y'all around.
Good morning, Abu and Hagar.
Morning.
And good morning to the people before Gopher campaign. Baka is excluded from that solving people. Well, Abu and Hagar, I don't know, Laban people really, they think they have improved on Laban people. They're really different with you. I like it. I very like
no, they want you buy no like it because at 25 years been talking you.
Abu
but now election thing 25 years you kind of thing doing it to the country.
Yeah, Abu Laban people saw Mr. Boakai. They know that Mr. Boakai has no clue of leadership. They know that Mr. Boakai got nothing in Laban. They know that Mr. Boakai, they have no legacy. These people came during the election, they elected this topic. You see what the people thought was? They elected the topic. So, as for people, I don't have problem with it. I enjoy Mr. Boakai because Laban brought this thing upon us.
Okay.
The funny thing about more especially your brother that you see Hega, Nimbalin, brought this thing.
Morning, yeah. When you're telling me for your thing, morning. That crowd come to be a Nimba. Yeah, man. Morning. Who's is calling from this side?
Pocat Robert.
Who's in morning?
Hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who's in Pocat Robert on the phone? If you want to debate with Pocat because you run away from MCC, then you can talk it.
Who's is not my fair man. Who's here? I'm not for in the sister conference when it comes to
no, but I can debate your points now. You get your point. He has his point, and you can debate it.
Yeah, but Abu, I didn't call for Hussein point.
Let hear your point. Maybe Hussein will disagree with you.
Yeah, what actually Abu called for is to see our sisters, brothers that sat at that entity. After they are realized that a job that entitled to them because it's an entitlement job. They are Liberian. They want to vote for job. They want to vote for waterfall.
So for them to see the God taking away from them, and for us to call the president of the government to say a kafir to a government in the interest, not my interest or Abu, it's not your interest, it's their interest. But you know what happened? They sat down, we called up and call woman. That woman, you say what you are crying, we call her. We call a woman to have us or discussion with her concerning how can we put the matter that your daughter be secure. You know what motto was? Hello, Abu.
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead. Poka,
Okay, let's
finish.
talk to this person from here. Morning. No, you walk Pascal David. This person is not ready.
Okay, Pascal, let's hear you.
Yeah, Abu. Thank you so kindly. Let me say thanks to
Tell
you.
who on the WhatsApp, please. Go ahead, Pascal.
So, I mean, these are the results of the evil deeds. Look, Abu, God has his own way of fighting back. Those things are happening for a reason. And the only reason why we have to call, because the laws of the country is being disrespected. We're not crying because some Liberians who are the authors of their own mistake are crying. We're not calling because we do. Yeah, you know, we're not doing those things because Liberians are hurt. Look, those things were brought upon by themselves. Somebody told you even before they campaign. Anything that Mr. Barker do, they agree. And you got to record it. They said even if the man is dead in the castle, they're going to vote for him. How can a normal human being be a Liberian citizen who wants to think about the greater good of a country, believe that if somebody is there in the castle and lying, is about to be buried, supposed to be president of the country? That is not humanity. So God is doing those things because you heard them say, we brought the government to power. How can you bring a government to power and that government is leaving you in the dungeon of poverty?
Pascal, it goes beyond them, right? We're looking at, like you said, the constitutional violations. We're looking at the long-term implication for the country's own security, and the welfare and all of those things, the revenue loss and all that. That's what we are looking at.
Abu. So ask yourself now, if the speaker who was duly elected by the colleague was removed from his position based on gangsterism, the speaker who had the security was removed. Lawmakers were beaten at the Capitol building. People who are civil servants were removed from job. General position will be disabused. 22 million wasted in the country. You think it's about a Gregory who is a son to the president who have got almost 15% in that company? Mr. Braga going to listen. All that we can do is to speak uselessly, meaning because there will be no action taken.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well said. Hussein, let's hear you. 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank you, Abu. The network is very challenging this morning. So I called to make a brief clarity. Abu, that contract was signed in 2018.
Which contract was signed in 2018?
The traffic management contract that was signed between the government of Liberia and traffic management.
You lie. Your clarity is a blatant lie. Go back to Baka House. There you go tell you the truth, Baba. So we're not going to pamper people who are deliberate in ignoring the cries of the Liberian people and lying. From the intro, go back to the intro of the show, right? That contract, when it came, the lines about the road, the motor vehicle was never there. They agreed. I'm just, paraphrasing now. But basically, they said they will come help with road maintenance. They will help with street lights, traffic light and things, traffic, anything relevant to the traffic management and stuff, right? but registration of driver license and things were not part of it. They went and nefariously inserted that, right? And that's how the president turned down. So they challenged, they went to court. Do you know how many times they went to court challenging doing weird time and they lost the case? I have all of the court rulings here. So where are you coming from? You say it was signed, right? Where are you coming from? You say it was signed. So then why was it not implemented? So, okay, they see people sign it, then they sell it and they say, wait, they're not all implemented.
We implement in 2025.
This person has been calling on WhatsApp. *255 *1#. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Let me say good morning to Hika. Hika say they will lead when they're doing their thing. That's it. And you know, that is even at time when you want to defend the government, you should come up with something that people will listen to you that will be reasonable. Okay, you talk about 2018. Our second years in the governance. 2018, we thought we will keep it here on the Boaka come to power 2025 before the implementation start. That do you understand?
Even when the CDC considered defeat, they could not fast track the implementation so they benefit at the end.
So that wait for somebody to come. Get 2 million for camping. That Joria, the escort car, what they both buy, that Joria, they give it or the Boaka, that Joria riding it or the Boaka riding it.
And what the government have failed to realize that they have caused revenue damage for themselves. Yeah, it's a government that is struggling with even salary payment. They are not going to the reserve. Normally, when we notice the transport ministry on the road, we'll be saying, oh, the broke again, they can't collect. And they will collect something good to be able to take care of other stuff.
Everybody will feel it, because when you go after the campaign and say they got to register one time a year, they will add a press on because they got to get money to meet our government taxes. Right? Not even government taxes, but the Lebanese people taxes, because we finish get on the right to the Lebanese. So we'll be calling it now the Lebanese people taxes, the Lebanese people license plate, the Lebanese people driver license, everything to meet our A in the 1 year time. You have to add your transportation fare up. So everybody will feel it.
Insensitive government, wicked government. They are not here in the interest of the Liberian people, but everybody trying to take onto themselves because they are not too sure what happens few years from now before even getting to 2029. So everybody will come with their own company, everybody will come with their own deal, so they can be able to take something to themselves so that when anything happens, they will have something in their hand to move it, to live it, to exploit the Liberian people. Thank you.
Thank you very kindly. Let's take this call and then we can do draw for a winner here on the show this morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Mandela from the old roof. You see, yes.
Basako will come and start buying now because the Unka in the country.
Basako start getting plenty of
Abu?
Yeah.
Yes. I want to tell you, thank you for always terminating this man. You see, this man, that intention there, always he wants to mislead the public all the time. They contrary that job, we had time they rejected, and then Joseph Boaka came with all we knew the time. What you even want to sign when they gave the small cars and things to them first, yet to encourage them. Now they sign their thing, it operating effect. Then he there. This man coming out saying no kind of more thing. And this, I think I tell you, thank you for checkmating in there.
Okay,
yes?
Let's talk to Masisi.
Can I allow you for you to go like that?
All right, let's talk to Masisi. Masisi, morning.
Okay. Yeah, morning, my son, guy, my son,
morning, man.
*255 *1#. Shortly, we're going to do.
Thank you for the show this morning.
Okay.
So, I want to say to Uzi Kel, you see your spirit, then taken from job.
But who's in care? People dying in Kinjo, who's in care with justify? Then I
feel like people die. You still out on the platform and say yes, you are ready to kill them. It will be you. So you are working in government and they remove you. You are feminine there. Who that you are used to be. They go to the fair, but it's to trouble you. It's not correct. Stop it. It's bad. What you do to our country. People are crying, they take people from jail. Look at it, they last woman. For
I'm not bring you. I bring the photo of voter in the country. That was killing people.
All right, my sister, you're my country.
Hello, good morning, Musa.
Good morning, Abu, and good morning, Higa.
Morning, Chief.
Yeah, we want to tell you thank you for fleshing out all of this ill. Well, you see, one thing, Abu, even in this great country, most of the companies in America are private, but there are sensitive area of a government of this country. No private entity is government herself. It comes to driver license, social security. These areas are strictly under the federal government or the state government. It's never given to private.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what are these people who claim to come here in America and go and learn and stay in the system and go back and sell out our country. Where in the world that our country, where you see MIG now being a signatory to our driver license?
The men went to school in Morocco.
Is that his responsibility?
They were not see you in school.
Is that his responsibility? But you know why? This is why we were studying these people. Like I said yesterday, this is what we told them when it was at our transport ministry. Yesterday, I saw a guy those guys were the one that was slanging out information, taking transport ministry document and giving it to Stanton Waterspoon to add. Those are the very guys. So today, they are eating what they sow. I don't mind taking their jobs. For me, I don't mind it. What I'm concerned so much about is that the information, this world is a digital world today. The information that the people will be collecting, the data that they will be collecting from the Liberian citizen that want driver license, the data they will be collecting, they will give the information to other people to go and commit havoc. But your name will be in the system that is a Liberian.
So you'll be saying,
maybe it's a Liberian that do it.
Then they will just put your knee there.
Yes. That's what they will do. That's the concern. And Liberia need to stand up. For me, I don't care about those that lose their job to transport ministry. Trust me, because they voted for it. They stood for it. We told them they didn't agree.
And actually, they have they have said that several times. They have said it severally that they brought the government of power, which is the right. But this is how far, because when these things were happening, other people were raising genuine issue, you'd be like, we agree. They said the other thing, we agree. And this is it. So all our upcoming suffer because of that, your hatred, you're running around with, say you're doing election. Good morning, Pascal.
Yeah, Abu.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you, Abu. Thank you, man. Credit, man, for me. Me conclude. For Abu, thank you. You see what again?
Your credit?
No, my credit was someone now, but I tried to read to tap it over, man. That's a Baga cool administration we are using. Well, anyway, we will say penetrate because we are graduated, we are militant. You see what I can't go into debate and waste my time on you see careful. I think I let what you say about to go learn to a Baga horse. Because when somebody comes to the platform and then you can mark your ignorance and sell your conscience only because you are a job seeker. Then it bad for me concerning where is your patriotic and your nationality stance. You see it? It bad for me.
When the man won't respond at debate.
No, man, you want debate for me and Wusi call me. I will more Wusi politically. I got many issues where Wusi come and feel massively. I can get you abundance. But the issue, you see, as I said, when we call, they are sister from we call her. I personally call her. She knows. Say, Puka call you. Say, yeah, Puka call me. I come and near her. When we call her, she said, I'm not here for like your party or political driven or protest. That was the response for her.
The comments lady?
Yeah?
The comments lady, I know Mavina comments or who?
Yes, someone call me. I get it from that about when you had a call or no more. How we talk or no more.
All right, Poga, thank you.
Yeah. So I don't conclude. I don't conclude and know to say that we're not happy of them going on a job. But you see, sometimes when people stay for you have to stay for yourself. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So let's give our money quickly. Star 255 star 1 hash star 255 star 1 hash is the code. Somebody have won for themselves. Very big money. Let's see whether the pick something is coming. So let's see. Something is coming. Star 255 star 1 hash. You still have a chance. We have enough time here. Grab your phone. Make sure you have at least $200 on your phone. Star 255 star 1 hash. Okay, the phone is ringing. We have to call you 3 times. If you another person. So okay, then we go back again. Right here. Okay, so we go back again. Star 255 star 1 hash. The transfer administrating, we just got to continue with it tomorrow because the jogging is another thing that we actually draw your attention. So tomorrow we go more with the drugs, with the drugs thing because it can be a conversation in passing. In as much as we welcome the march, but it's important to set the record straight on some things. So star 255.
Yellow valued subscriber, please be informed that the number.
Plenty of money they're missing, so right? Plenty of money is missing, so.
Looking for always calling here and talking the tabata. Somebody spell your name as Kesu, Kesu for calling here always.
Who's in case?
Who's in Kesu?
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
My man, you're gonna message you now.
Great Abu.
Yeah, man, you're gonna miss it. Somebody talking now to come collect your beat.
Look up, I want said. Because more than 200 years now I've been playing.
So what is your name?
Augustine as well.
Augustine Wallet. Okay. Yeah. So how many times you played this morning?
I played like 3 times.
3 times. That's $600, right?
No, I played LD. I mean USD.
Yeah, that means that's $3.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you won 7,500 LD.
All right. Thank you so much.
On the phone. Just check it out. It's already there.
Yeah, I saw it already.
Oh, okay. I see why you're bluffing to take the call.
No, they cut my head. That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But the Baba not here, cool. So you drive a mess on you. Oh yeah, folks. This is it. Freedom Money Rise of Freedom is 7.9, and so it's yes, we are still giving our money here. Star 255 star 1 hash. Once we reach the threshold, we definitely pay out. This transfer ministry thing is serious, and Liberians want to air their voice on the matter. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
And let me say good morning to Ada Bonda. Yeah, this is the voice of Sabu Rasta. I'm phoning in from 4.4 to be exhibit in Zimbabwe. You know, Abu, let me tell you guys, thank you, for your topic this morning on the discussion. You know, one of the reasons for which I'm telling you thank you because Abu, you guys sat in that studio on a numerous occasions informing the Liberian people that Waka will not make a good presidency. But at the end today, Abu, our people fail to listen. And I will go back to the scripture and read Galatians chapter 6 verse 7.
Hega Campo, Galatians chapter 6 verse 7.
Thank you. That's all that people can learn because we will learn how we you fail to learn. The Bible says those who get here to hear, let them hear. Because when you get here, you will feed. Just read Galatians 6, 7. The Bible says, do not be deceived. Because God is not mocked. You can't play for out of God. You can't play for out of God because for whatever a man sows, the Bible says, for whatever a man sows, so shall he reap. What we sow
so definitely what we're seeing happening under Galatians 6 verse 7, right?
Exactly, Abu. I give you nine your part. Yeah, I give you nine your part. Just how much I see. If we are going to fire, boy, yeah, you can carry the 50 years, you can eat the 4 episodes of one draw, like
Thank you, man. Yeah, they got me making a video call session. Good. Okay. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning again. Yeah, good morning. This is Bo, Moses Bo. I'm calling you from Double Community, New Jersey.
Oh, you calling back again because you hear the bar voice?
Yeah, no. The whole thing is, I'm calling back because I see men I always call.
Oh, your money finish. You call. Oh my God. Let's take more calls. Good morning.
Good morning. I wish
Let's hear you. So Baga violated the constitution, he violated bar voice.
I think they have already done it, and you see, that is not talking because the RG is a deported party partisan, and Jumblica is also a.
But you not see people. You not see when wait, my friend. You not see fool following people more than talk.
That's why I say he will not talk because he's saying he's so you don't see that they're not talking about this thing. So, and I don't know who other managed the traffic fair also. Because when
they don't know what you calling. And they don't want to get they put them all too. You remember that one? They don't want to get a put them all.
I don't have to.
Oh, okay. I was telling you now. So they mean all of them in the same thing together. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Abu, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Thank you very much. My name is Damakane. I'm calling the court. Abu, any more be not a fair of God. When God ready to punish you, you will say that you confused. So the people for their God may everyone are confused because they know where they're going. Look at they got every morning. I keep telling you, anytime they may call you qualify. When you have the money, why you gotta continue to lie as a good Christian or as a good Muslim? Why you have to lie to Lagran people always? So when you live a lie, when God ready to punish you, don't forget it. Many people can suffer. So we just gotta pray for God for us. But for me, I'm happy because they know everything, they learn, they know all the go for America. So Waka will put everybody down and will be happy. Me, I said you. I'm not worried about somebody get you, somebody not get you. I'm not worried because they don't want to the next of death. So that's not cool.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, I'm Brother A.B. from Amagabi, Queensway City. My concern, is grade school days. My teacher used to tell me that copy hair is better than copy book.
Okay.
In the champion season or any other fair, since she got to know Boakai. Boakai will handle any institution, you will damage it. I remember that very good.
Now, who said that?
One lady in the champion town for the election.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, but that one that's true. The record shows that. That statement
so
is factual.
She got to know Boakai. And then when Boakai handle Boakai damage it there. Now I'll see the example. You know what they got at the hills today? People say it was called Sierra Leone. I will tell you, not because Sierra Leone. But because of the plan that has created that more issue. So there's a thinking on the plan now. Now, after transport ministry, the next thing that answer meter, the company what they sell, they're trying to honor my answer meter to go. If answer meter go, what will be the feedback? So take it for record here.
So but how you calling Hague business? So that means Baga will go to the Hague too?
Into a work is quite sufficient.
Okay, all right, so like Hague business kinds of you gotta come because it's here now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me say good morning. Good morning to the conscious man that follow your broadcast. I'm Christian Pray for Henry Diary Jr. and I do join the conversation this morning from the headquarters of the Veterans Bureau on the Bible Avenue. Let me appreciate you guys for extended deliberation. And I want to say this. It's not surprising. So for some of us who knew the aspect of the United States government do not mean wealth for the Liberian people who sell it. And I want to say this to our sisters and brothers for the Transcorp ministry. These are some of the people who were celebrating, especially those of whom who are used by the thing, were celebrating when the government came to power and laid down people from the nation state who they name as division or name other people who did not or was not in the interest.
Yeah, when they lay them down, they go they justify it. They say, yeah,
they celebrate their head. They celebrate their head. They even celebrate the 7 the agency that came out to lead another period who the name as division.
So the chicken not come home now to roast.
Other people they celebrate their head too. So it comes to them. I just want to say this to the other people who want other ministry. Joseph Baga, we want everyone to.
They are on a function into they're looking for foreigner into the country or small. So, but folks, this is serious, and of course,
absolutely,
our country is terribly headed in the wrong direction. And so, whether you agree or not, these things are going to be very disastrous for all of us. And that is what we keep emphasizing. But yet, we're still paying the cash here. There are plenty, beaucoup for you. *255 *1 hash. *255 *1 hash. The more you play, the better the chances are to win. So let's take David King, and then we'll go for Mrs. Cummings' audio.
Oh, we'll do her tomorrow.
Yeah, good morning, Abu.
Oh, you have to do the show one time. And then good morning. Let's
go ahead.
Yeah, let me say good morning to you guys as well.
Morning, brother.
Yeah, you see, I listened to that body money on one other platform lying. Abu, you in the media, you and Higa, I think you know there was a MBNC who took Alabama traffic management to court, and the man who was the associate judge at the time, now Supreme Court, he's the chief justice now. Yeah, he's the chief justice now. He was presiding at the time. He ruled in favor of the MBMC. So Hussein was telling people that it was President Weah who signed the project, and the company took Transport Ministry to court, and the company won the case. So the Liberian government would not be in the habit of signing contract.
Generally, you're telling, because I don't know, maybe most people don't, but these records are there though. So you can let Hussein come and lie. They let Hussein tell you that case.
Yeah. And so I called to debunk a argument that you were making this morning. You know, that young brother, he harmed himself. I don't know. You wearing one shoe that not even be fitting. You can't even polish it. The man, he went dusty shoe. That man even got good shoe. They really sitting that muddy carrying. So I don't even know why you really passing around life for people who does not even have the kind of moral to even stand to lead.
And but they even doing nothing for him now. When you see the ball phone for that picking with the cocoa field, they left him out.
Yeah, that cocoa field picking, they pay 1,500 phone. You were talking every day, putting all the lines together like Joseph Boga, he using body phone. So you can't think about your life. Come to think about your own life. You say that you call from your room when you're hungry. If you eating Gary, you say, I call it from my Jagotan office. What office you got in Jagotan? So you must.
me and my brother who sing our office in Jagotan.
I beg you. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
The line of it. No, but clearly, the moment you say telling somebody like, I mean, will not check me, you play it and check me, you play it and so, and you continue. If you remember one time, I got kind had to ban Hussein. So it's like the young man just decided, say you laugh for the government. So it's no issue when we keep flagging it and exposing it. So *255 *1 hash, right, for the next round of draw quickly so that we pay additional money on the show this morning. It's *255 *1 hash.
15,000 on next.
Yeah, 15,000 next is what we're going to, because we give the 7.5 already.
Okay.
So we're targeting 15,000 now. Then we'll move to 25. We'll be going like that. So you have a chance. *255 *1 hash. *255.
Is it which one you see the comments?
Yeah. Okay. *255 *1 hash. That lucky winner of the 15,000 is up.
Yes,
up this
we
morning.
can have it here. It's up to you. So we got 25 minutes, and even we can do it at least 45, 45, 6, 9:45. We can do it and give it, if possible, give another one at least at
Even
10
9:40.
o'clock.
Once they're playing on 9:40,
Yes.
we'll get it 15, and
Yeah,
then we
and it's
fire
up to
for the
you.
25, and make sure we get it 40,000 and all of that, and then we call it a day. So *255 *1# for just $200 Liberian dollars this morning. You qualify. The guy who won the 7,000 played 3 times, right?
3 times, so you use
Okay, so
600 LD.
maybe person played 3 times. Who knows? We'll be there. So
we'll be hitting the 25.
So the direct victim right now, the direct victim of the Bwaka attack on the Ministry of Transport. So let's listen to Mrs. Cummins. You ready?
Yeah, good. Let's go.
I was one of those that ran campaign from President Bwaka 2017 when I came from America. But this is not part of the thing here. We're talking about the future of this country. We're not talking President Bwaka here. President Bwaka got a few more years and he will retire. Who is he leaving Liberia with? In whose hands? That's what we're talking about. President Weah King, he did his part. He did not sign that particular thing. They didn't say what they want to say. They can call us seditions. Somebody call me from America, call me sedition. They will shoot my ear. They know where I live in. CDC hire me to destabilize this government. We will not do politics today. We'll not do it tomorrow. We'll talk about the future of this country. The police director, our lives are in your hands. You threaten us. You have not apologized. You have not investigated. Your thoughts are running after us day and night. Our lives are in your hands, and we are not backing down. The police director, he's recusing himself, but he brave to take COP. He had COP and on an advertisement at traffic management office, telling the people where to go register the car. If you look at the driver lesson under traffic management, it carries the police director's signature. This signature has always been signed by a director at the Ministry of Transport. Today, is the police director has reduced himself. The IG Gregory Coleman has successfully succeeded in reducing himself to a mere director who would sign on the driver lesson because nobody. This is some of the reason why the people are throwing words out there. So these things need to be open out to the Financial Management Institute or whoever they are. These both need to be open. Because why would a police director not be neutral? Why would he go down there and be, matter of fact, why would the government even be taking, you remember when the government took 2006, when Akara then took the pickup, they dragged them all in the mud here. But the government, they took some motorbikes. By the time we talk here, they will call us sedition. I tell you, I'm apolitical in the matter. I will be objective and we will raise the flag at all sides. The deal is illegal. It does not stand to benefit the government of Liberia. How can you give a concession $40 million for 25 years when the Ministry of Transport have exceeded her revenue target for the last 10, 12 years? We have always been certificated by LRA evidence to prove. Based on what are you giving this thing to traffic management? Based on what? Let the government owe this explanation to the Liberian people.
Okay.
So this is it. You listen to it yourself, and there are too many revelations, right? So at one point, she established that they brought the government of power, which is for those of you that have political questions around it. Another point, she said clearly that the contract was not signed by George.
So that demystified.
So that Husinkewu thing, that propaganda in on. I already told you, but at least you're hearing from a woman. She's a director for training and manpower or something like that, right? She's a very strong woman. And she also admit that she has been receiving threats that they will kill her, right? So all along, we told you that the United Party are the people who running killer machines around here. As soon as you disagree with them, the same people on you to threaten you, they will kill you. So mysterious death, you getting to know clear. Before anytime soon, we'll get to know the actual mysterious killers in this country, the assassins, and who they're aligned to. So what did the woman do that they want to kill her? Calling from where America, say they will send people, they will kill her. They know where she live. In your own country, something happening, you won't speak to it, then people say they will kill you. Where have we gone? Where did we actually go wrong? The thing here we said it, right? The thing here we said it, you ain't listen to us, but again, we gotta continue because this is our own role we have to play in the society. So we will not stop doing it until probably we make a decision that at this point we will no, but nothing is gonna. So, but at least we saw all of the signs and we told you. You listen to Mrs. Kumi. This is a Wakai initiative. This is a Gregor Como thing. And she struck a very key point. So actually is the Ministry of Transport that's there, but it is a director that actually signs. So that means it is a director level duty. So imagine now what benefit encourages the RG to say, you know what, no director or son, you're bringing it way to me. Like, in fact, I'm your son. He must have been getting something heavy out of this thing. All these things here, you can't take corruption and kickback away from it. So I see the United Party people say they're running with Swakoko to court for conflict of interest, blah, blah, blah. And it looks so very comical as much as there are merit in it, right? So to speak, because they're also rule running behind rule. So, but you can't cherry pick. So can we investigate this whole LTM thing? There's been a lot of allegations around, double dealing, conflict of interest, kickbacks, and all that. Can we equally muster the courage to subject Gregor Como? No, Gregor Como is too powerful. He's the big man in the town. And anything he does is law and gospel and all of that. There are too many cases of what? Conflict of interest all around the government. Nobody's talking about that. So, folks, we are in trouble. But we got $15,000 up for those of you that get some real burning issues. That's why we introduced the cash giveaway. But we'll talk about these things so Liberian people will know. Tomorrow, the only prizes we want from this is for the people to know that there were danger hovering and there were young people courageous enough, brave, right? That decline bribery, that decline compromise, right? Because all of the attempt to compromise, we just say, my man, they don't go sit down. They country, I go to my school, I sit down and when they finish that says yeah, will come back. But we say, no, we gotta remain behind these microphones. Continuously expose all of these things. And that is the reason why even the ale dealers know they can't come to us for their media outreach and thing. So you not hear all of media people talking about it, but you hear us talking about it. Anything they will not say in the country, we will say it. We will expose it because the country here must be redeemed. But the way we are going, the old men selling the country small. So that the land will get our sleeping plate and everyone, but any opportunity. So how do we create a middle class? If we're taking contract for Liberian businesses, Liberian companies, and outsourcing them to foreigners, how are we going to create a middle class, a middle class in this country? Does the government even care about that? Is the country only supposed to be for those in power? What about other Liberians who don't want to be in politics, don't want to be in government, they want to operate through the private sector? Where do they go? Let's take more calls, Higa.
0776104104 While we as well prepare to give you more money here, star 255 star 1 hash. Morning.
Morning.
Go ahead, we live. We okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother, I'm taking money all of our calling for curious prayer. I just want to be your honor this morning. You're leading people. Every contract is signing when President Weah comes back. That contract are free contract because
they want that concession. You can't jab Sonny out.
Yeah, what?
That concession, it cannot just be canceled like that.
Yeah, but because the way they put me
All right, all right. Let's talk to another person. Morning. Hello. No time to waste. Your friends are waiting. 0776 104 104 086 500
when somebody do renovation, they
good morning.
0%.
Good morning,
Morning, you live. Go ahead.
Yeah, we told people about the same thing. Chief, as I spoke to you all day, I say I'm a motorcyclist. My name is Isaiah Sumo. I join you from the things here.
Okay.
And the thing that we escape from, we get to work and pay again. The same thing will come follow here. We were campaigning, we used to check our friends and we say, oh, my man, if we're going to have here, that benefit there, they'll put the government back. They will tell you, passing some of them, we tell them we're not educated. So he's going to be right by the issue. Do you know that? So at the end of the day, the campaign kills against the government. And now this is the situation that we have found ourselves in. And the frustration power in Imakeke, if you check in radar, the guys on sticker minute, I can say they sticker around. The last time, another guy went and bought 3,000 stickers. So the judge, we are country salary and motorcycle, what they buy. You see that any Keke, you see, so we have put us there. As they see that, they buy it.
So that the terrible thing about it, those who voted for the paper are running away from their food. I know what happened. Morning. Hello. Good morning. Okay, since this person wants to hold the line, let's move on to another person. Good morning. 0776 104 104 86 500 104. Let's talk to this person from here. Morning. Yeah. Morning. You want to walk away from your radio?
Yeah, I'll do that.
You should have done so before you go. Morning, go ahead.
I would do my we told these people, but they refused to honor faith. What happened when Joseph won the election that very day when he announced that he won the election? People were celebrating. There's something wonderful, something terrible went on, but people never realized what was going on. It happened that day when they announced that he won the election. The storm that came, I think you guys can remember the storm that came. Yeah. That storm, it reminds me about the time they killed Jesus. After he died, they didn't watch that thing. After he died, the tears that brought for heaven, the storm that came that day. Was it came that day. The storm too. So when that storm was coming that day, my mind reflects on the day Jesus died on the cross. I said to myself that we are in danger. Serious things going to happen in this world, but people were jubilating, people were celebrating, and now we can see what's going on in the country. We don't blame them because they were ignorant to what was about to happen. So we ask God to guide us.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. This other person, morning.
Yeah, I never gave me answer. Yes, as I was saying, so we didn't realize as the speaking of the other guys that here the police was fighting. So now as I was saying, as the stick up message, you can't realize one stick of so many can sell a rap for $400 for Georgia. So see, then the other woman was in my Keke yesterday. While the other woman was lecturing about Georgia, then she said, Georgia will never come to power. And then we came to her as in which way? Did Georgia lose? She said Georgia lose opportunity. As in which way? Did they have opportunity in Nazi city president lose election and then come back to power and answer I think this? Joseph Bora was that in power 2017 lose election. If you try to do a narrative about politics, you do the way in which the government perform. That's what you say. You say that Georgia will not come back to power. But you can say, oh, Georgia lose opportunity. The vision is delivered for you to see between lies and the truth. That's why we say right. And my name is Angel Momo. Yellow Martinsa, Domin, Java Tour, and all. We are
Okay. All right, Isaac. Okay. Let's talk to this other person. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Eda.
Morning.
And I'll stick on yourself to buy. You also to stand up for your right. The bar sticker.
I know, right? My name is Kamen Flow, calling from Matadi.
Carmen, go ahead.
Yeah. Abu, if what is that name? Who say is listening? Who say you need to stop lying? I just heard you on Voice of Liberia lying that this Otra was signing where the former president. You need to stop this. That lie, they say lying is not dead. To come to power, you will not lie to govern. Your power already coming up, sir. And it is true that Friday, I remember when they gave the last result of Baka winning. The grace that over Liberia left, because you could see that storm, you could see the grace every planted on the floor was just circulating daily around me. I remember that Friday I was going to church, and when I cried, I saw in the corner cry before entering the church compound. So it is true. Oh yes, it is true. So sometimes I wonder whether they put the experience. They baptized Tico.
No, he didn't win the election. He can't benefit.
I'm wondering whether it was a twins brother the people were really talking about, because I don't think that it is the Baka that the
Baka doing campaign time doesn't look like the Baka right now.
Okay. Thank you. Star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the botting phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash for those of you using the smartphones. So just enter, and then the next thing you'll be asked the currency you want to play from. And if you are using your USD account, you can use $1. If you are using your Liberty account, you can use $200 Liberian dollars, and then you stand a chance to receive cash price of.
We just need, let's say 10 more.
10, okay. Morning.
10 more, please.
Good
Morning.
Good morning. 10 more plays to get 15,000 out.
Go ahead, Peter.
Abu Ega, the discussion about the whole industry just played was when I said, no, they are what Tico. And most of them said they are better for initiation. But what to her, who many are respected before the benefit. This is saying she won the office, talking to him like somebody she no partner. And what did he say? He said, you get another from your power, that kind of big one of doing things. Get power, la always on the concession. Even the start concession team, they will go on the other side. So this time around, whether the team is good or bad, will stand it. Can you imagine? Or Justin Minister saying that?
All right, let's talk to David King. David, morning.
Yeah, morning. I understand something just now. You guys are seeing this thing is a concession. They went through the legislature.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's what they said. Maybe we can. We have to
because
check out.
It is.
They are not come before them.
Yeah, but they got it as a concession. They just pass around, wasting away. They spend money.
They are not going. You are seeing the thing said 2016 when Maraceli was leaving office. They came to town. And because of some intelligence done by Maraceli, she decided not to pass it because you understand that Mohammed has a link for Hezbollah in Lebanon. So she never wanted to put herself with any Hezbollah members doing this in Latvia with the Latvian government. So based upon the background that it was left out when Gregory went to the Bureau of Concessions during President Weah time, he brought it to President Weah. And President Weah went and sent people to do deep diligence on the stuff. They noticed the very same thing that Manasali rejected. So President Weah cannot give it to me. When Joe Parker was elected president-elect, it was when Gregory took him there on a garden tour where he was introducing the place ensuring
the campaign. It started with a campaign, the second round campaign. The post started providing security for Joe Biden.
So when Joe Biden saw that thing, he hold here, got shooting up on his shoulder, and that's how Berkeley got way through with the entire stuff. So we cannot say that we are against terrorism. We are partners of America. People who America classify to be enemy of the world. Then we keep busy with that. I don't think it's a good sign for us.
Okay.
I think we should desist for it.
Okay.
Give the opportunity to flow.
All right, five more meetings. We hope we can have at least how many persons now?
6 more persons.
Okay, morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead, boss. You live.
6 more persons.
Yeah,
Go start.
Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, Abu, you know the problem right now in Liberia. I don't really know what they can you come on in Liberia. Right now, as I speak, I'm not sure me. You know, so the morning I went in really, but now you cannot reach in really. I woke up 4 o'clock in the morning. I will put up on West Point to get into Zinga. Reach in really, red to just see. But you may pull out Muraba 18, chasing. But I'm about this morning. I spent 1,504 o'clock this morning. Just to put a passenger right here. So I don't really know what the police really want for her. It trust me. If the police continue like this, they will not carry you for more. Because trust me, tomorrow will not get patient for those things. Otherwise, someone else will follow up speaking on the street at the end of the day. They will be back.
The police will go over training. They say you'll be there. The boat training.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You live. Go ahead.
The information we're hearing this morning is terrible. The information says that the president of this republic has been giving 16 million for this deal. The 3 ministers in this government have been giving 8 million to divide among themselves. So this deal, the only thing that can reverse this deal is a serious civil disobedience, street protest, or any street protest.
Like it was done in Kenya, right?
Exactly.
You can say, oh, that CDC protest, you can go sit and so you're not ready for anything in the country. So we'll not be talking about it, we'll be talking about it, we'll go sit down.
Abu, let me tell you this. The last protest, our last on that protest ground.
I'm talking about you.
Now you in particular, Abu, I think we can stop there, and you struck a very good point. He says something important, and Abu, there's a similar thing that happened in Kenya. When the government decided to increase taxes on some basic commodities and things that the people knew would have affected them, they stood up in a patriotic call to tell the government, say, hey, we elected you, and this was not the reason we elected you. But in our country,
the country is too politically divided.
Of course, you're right.
Even though they are affected,
but they want to make it look like our government.
They will not stand
So this is where we are. This is where we are. You can be setting something that is going for you now. For you, you feel like today you are not being affected, so you feel yes. But tomorrow there will be a government that will come after this government when you are no longer somewhere around the power that be, and the very decision today will affect people that will come after. Even you now will be in opposition, and you will know the boss of this deal. But some of you are playing the blind loyalist role. Why it will take Liberians to come up to say, hey, this government, what you are doing is wrong. People are crying. Look at what is happening. The LRA has been disrespected. The constitutional power that gives LRA the rights to collect tax for our country has been undermined. And you're sitting there today, so poundly, you're enjoying your position life. Is that what our country is going to be like 10, 15 years from now? We continue the same blind political loyalist rule, and then 10, 15 years from now, our country is going to be still stuck at this point, and we will still say, oh, this thing has not happened, this thing has not happened. Where are we? You'll be sitting there. Kenya stood up. The government reconsidered our decision, but you're sitting there. Yes, on Syria ANC people going to protest that ANC, but now let's give it a chance. And you will know where we are as a country and as a people.
That's correct. And of course, these things, when the government continue to ignore the cries of the people and suppress them, oppress them, steal from them with bold face and lie to them, you are feeling the pinch. I don't see the reason why Keke riders who have been extorted daily, refuse to join in the enough is enough protest. When the government are going to make adjustment, then not Molu are going to benefit. That your rights were going to be restored. This is what you don't understand. These actions are not to remove anybody as president, but it's to say what is going on is unacceptable. It must be adjusted. Look, we are suffering. It's about communicating your suffering so that the government review those selfish policies. When they say, oh, can't do it, you say, oh, Damolu. Then you allow a Moali to lecture you. The man who sits down, all his benefits, everything go to him. As soon as his generator beam, the next moment, the poor feel there. He cars, he children, everybody in school, no more, nobody is affected. So that's what you have to understand. You can't allow these people tell you what is right about yourself. No. Look at your life. The businesses you're doing. Right? Who told you when you stand up to this government means tomorrow George Weah will be president? George Weah will come back the next day and can't take the president. No. It's about you. Let George Weah living your life. All the lie on here, you can't prove anything. He's free. But who's suffering? Who crying? Go realize that who crying at George Weah? That we are family crying? No. So, but the politician will always use you. That's the reason why you see the government. As soon you talking the truth to them, as soon as you're your leader, George Weah will never come back. George Weah and you're not sitting where you're in George Weah not sitting and talk what? George Weah come out, George Weah not come out. Who business is that? 2020 now will reach that border, will cross it. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? Yeah. But the government knows that they got no explanation, no justification. So every time they hold George Weah into picture, and they can't even meet up with the main standard he set. George Weah's successes are their struggle. George Weah brought 45 NTA buses in the town, brand new. Right? They papa around, they struggle, they bring TV. They pass on another picture again, they go to ABK then go, ABK, they using ABK then go and source money and bring the buses for them, then they be paying small. George Weah, they not do SEPE. You bringing SEPE buses in the country. Your thing will not know. Nothing you're doing, nothing you people are not doing. So fake. And the fact that you will be making that whole Boston to Lola a headable achievement says that you're not doing anything. Then the late thing Labrador Post surviving on, right? You're giving it out to foreigners. You're selling the country integrity. You're taking our jobs from us. You promise that you're going to bring NGOs back in the country. You promise that you're going to bring investors in the country. You promise that you're going to bring concessions that will benefit the life of the people. You promise motorcyclists that at their age, they're not supposed to be riding motorbikes, right? That they're supposed to have job where they cater to their family. Mr. President, you have come, you've taken them. The motorcycle they have said you take that one from them.
Mm-hmm.
You're not bringing the job yet. Mr. President, right? What is this? And you still sitting and you think somebody's supposed to go there and give you bag of red to come out to stand for yourself. Nobody not gonna give you kappa. If you want protest, you protest. You don't want protest, you sit down. Nobody gonna beg anybody and say, oh, can't go stand up for her. No, y'all sit down, you're okay. Right? Nobody gonna do anything. When Molu then say, oh, the team will tell the government not paying attention, will coming back, sit down to your hall, don't come. When you finish saying that to your hall, the next day you come in the street and you come in feed it. Right? Their salary then they taking government, they can share with you. You can see them. You're defending people who are mean and wicked to you, selfish, and you're defending them. For what? Why are you defending them? If it will cause the government to be removed, they should be removed because they were instituted for what? The happiness and enjoyment of the people. But the people are suffering. So why are you keeping them there? Why are you keeping them there? There are constitutional justification for that and all of those things. So you need to get it. So it's either the government ships in or they get out. It's either they work for the people or they leave. Because the goal is not for them to serve only themselves. So they have succeeded in dividing the country and making the justify all of what they do by saying, oh, that UP people. So you are blinded by partisanship and partisan sentiment, right? To accept the nonsense from them. You stay talking there. You think you think Gregor Cuomo get more right than you? Gregor Cuomo go take your job, take your man, your powerful job, you're passing around and say, is Gregor Cuomo more Liberians? Gregor Cuomo can get wrong, and when you get wrong, you be corrected. Be reminded that no, all of us supposed to enjoy on their control. Now one man will come, you do anything, you buy around, you take it. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Right? People now already living for long already. So the time you get to enjoy your own country, 6 years, then it be suppressing, living as slave. All of you looking for money now to leave the country to go other country. Imagine people living Labrador to go hustle in Sierra Leone. Right? Living Labrador to go hustle in Sierra Leone. At the day I hear that one, I say, oh, but then we'll finish. But folks, we gotta go, man. This thing is so very discouraging, so very disappointing. This is the Wednesday edition. Tomorrow we're going to be here again to continue from exactly where we stopped. We will not stop talking. We will not stop talking. We will continue talking. My name is Abu Higaus here. Until we see you tomorrow, do have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.
It's a rescue.